Pisces. Oh, so fucking happy to get to you guys. You guys are my last reading for the day. My last career reading. I'm honestly working on my last bit. Alright. But nonetheless, we are going to give you a good career reading for this week. So if you're new to this channel, subscribe. I post 3 videos, sometimes 4 throughout the week for you guys. Sunday I will post your reading for the week ahead. Tuesdays your career readings, and then Thursdays your love readings, and then if I have time, I go to school, so right now it's a little hectic because it's midterms week, but I am chugging along somehow. But yeah, I'm trying to get to eventually 4 videos a week, but right now we're at 3 videos a week, which is it's working. Alright. If anything in this video does resonate with you, please let me know. Support the channel, help this be pushed to other Pisces by liking this video. It really does help me out a lot. And yeah, honestly, I'm getting tired. Let's just get through this together. Alright, Pisces, please give me a message for Pisces that's going to help them with their career, that's going to bring them lots of prosperity with no strings attached, healthy money that brings financial freedom. Give me a message that will help them get on the path to financial freedom, to happiness without having to worry about finances. Okay, let's go at this right now. Okay, God, ancestors, guides. God, ancestors, guides. Cannot wait to finish this reading and get me some dinner because I'm hungry. Alright. Let's see. What do we got for you? What do we got for you? What do we got for you? I am thinking about getting Chinese food. Alright. Just help me out. Ooh, goodness. Help me out with a message for Pisces, please. For their career, help me to help them. Okay, let's see what we got for you guys. Okay. Sorry, I was just listening to that song. That was stuck in my head. Oh, goodness. Is everybody eating today? Because I'm hungry. I've been needing to do this way. Okay. So the overall energy this week for your career, Pisces, is the 5 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. So I'm getting that for some of you. There might have been some kind of ending, but I feel like you may be being just a little bit dramatic over this ending. You know, the 5 of Cups, every time I look at it, it's just, to me, it's such a dramatic card because, you know, it's tied into, I mean, look at it. He's crying over these 3 cups, but he has 2 cups behind him that are perfectly fine. And if he just stops focusing on the negative, crosses over this bridge, crosses over his emotions, gets over his feelings, and he can get more, like, he can refill his cups. Like, it's really not that serious, okay? So I feel like you guys are moving away from maybe like a job, some kind of project that didn't end up working out, maybe from a partnership, from a business, a job. Maybe you guys are just feeling a little bit lost, or you're wanting to get to a better career status, but you're just not sure. You're feeling confused. You're just focusing on everything that you can't do instead of everything that you can do. That's what I'm getting for this energy, is very much like you're focusing on the fact that you haven't gotten anything substantial in your career. This is for some of you, but you haven't gotten anything substantial in your career, and you're just wanting a way out of that life. And, you know, I'm here to say that that's definitely possible. You can do it, all right? It's going to take a little bit of work, but you can do it. So what steps next to take in your career? Come up with a new idea, okay? And master it. You go from the Ace of Wands to the Queen of Wands, okay? So it's like taking some kind of brilliant idea you have, or some kind of passion that you have, that just, you know, something that you're good at, and just learning how to master it, okay? So if you can think about it right now, what kind of talent you have, or passion, or what you're passionate for, think about how you can master that, or think about how you can turn it into a business, like make money from it and master that. Okay, whatever you're gonna have to do, it's gonna, just make sure that you're passionate about it and have it grow. So the message on the Queen of Wands is brilliant, talented, independent, controlling. There's nothing you can't do. Believe in yourself. Never underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true. The need for balance between career and personal life. I feel like the next steps to take in your career is just just developing one of your passions. There's something that you are good at. There's something that you're talented at. I feel like if you just develop this more and you put more time into it and you perfect your craft, that you can become successful with it. Okay. Present view of career performance. I feel like you're trying to plan for your future, but you're not sure what to do. You have a lot of choices. You have a lot of things in front of you, and you're like trying to. The King of Pentacles, is somebody that has it all, but at the same time, he can be a little bit careless with his money, because, the difference between the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, not that he can be careless, like he doesn't have enough or he's reckless. I'm not saying that, but, the Queen of Pentacles compared to the King of Pentacles is a lot more flashy with his money, okay? He's a lot more ego-driven with his money, okay? And I feel like it can be like someone that's flashy, but I feel like, I don't know why I'm saying this right now. Present view of career performance. I just feel like you guys are trying to make a choice. It says make a choice, stop procrastinating or overanalyzing, get clarity on what you desire, and move forward. Too many options or addictions. It just could be like overthinking something, overanalyzing your career, your finances, or how you can build money. I think for some of you, you're definitely making this more complicated than it needs to be. With the internet, there's so many ways that you can turn your talents into a money-making opportunity, and I think you just need to sit and reflect and think about it, deeply, and contemplate what it is that what can you do to develop these things, okay? Personal changes to boost your career is about, so it says, planning for the long-term, abundance from past choices, pride in the success of your labors, be patient as you decide what's next, okay? Personal changes to boost your career. I feel like you're going to need to it's like what you want to do, you have you're like gifted in some kind of area, or you're really, either you're nurturing and you can help somebody like that with like therapy, or it could be like sexual therapy, it could be musical therapy, it could be anything, if that's what you want to do, then you can do that. But I feel like there's very much of a nurturing energy to this, and it's about a very creative spirit too. So for some of you, you can be creating something using your art, using just some kind of outlet and developing it, or maybe you can also be, for some of you, I feel like you could be watching a lot of YouTube videos on how to develop what it is that you want, or investing in the stock market. I always bring up the stock market because I feel like, with Uranus and Taurus right now is a really good time to start, getting involved in that, because there's just these sudden changes to people's wealth, But, the personal changes to boost your career, I definitely think it's just investing into your talents, Now, what skills to acquire, to utilize? The Knight of Pentacles is somebody that plans. He's practical. Okay, he's level-headed. He's not reckless like the other knights. He knows he has something that's special, and he's being responsible with the gifts that he's given. Okay, because he wants to make sure that they are utilized in the best manner. Okay. The Empress, so what skills to acquire, to utilize? It could be, like I said, the Empress is somebody that's nurturing. She takes control of her life. She rules beside the Emperor. I'm not saying that you need to rule beside anyone, but I'm just saying, like, when you're looking at the Empress card and the energy behind it, it's, the Emperor is somebody that's very head driven. They both accomplish a lot. They both have empires to run, but I feel like the Empress does it with a lot more love and compassion. But the message on the Empress card for your what skills to acquire or to utilize says time to take action, give birth to your dreams, creative projects will be very successful, abundance and prosperity. I feel like you guys constantly are getting these readings where it's talking about you need to just develop your creative side. I feel like a lot of you, we do live in a world where I feel it's all about, reality and science and the facts and the data, and when it comes to being creative or being intuitive, it's kind of skipped over and looked at as something that's not a necessity. But I feel like you developing your gifts, you developing your creative side, you developing your talents, it can bring a real beauty into this world. You know, possible limitations. It's, you having a lot of, you're trying to get work done, but there's so many things that come, are flying at you, a lot of responsibilities. I feel like for some of you it's like your bills, or just some kind of, maybe you are just having a, this could also be, you're having too many ideas, you have too many things that you're good at, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, oh well, I'm good at singing, and I'm good at art, and I'm good at making movies and being creative and photography, and I'm good at cooking, and I'm helpful, and I'm loving, and I'm nurturing, and I can do this and this and that. And I feel like that could be a possible limitation. These all these different things that you're creative, I think it's like you need to just develop one thing at a time, you know what I'm saying? Because especially, I mean, I can relate to that, especially where it's like sometimes it's like, I want to do this, 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 but sometimes it's better to just take one thing at a time. Let me take what I think is going to be the most solid choice, develop that so that I can get my feet on the ground with that, and then I'll, move on to the next thing, instead of just spreading your energy too thin and not developing things as much as you could if you just worked on one thing at a time. Okay, now what's hidden from you is that there is positive days coming to you. It says be prepared, never give up, ask your angels for help, environmental activism and animal rights. So it could just be, what's hidden from you is that you are really moving into the sunshine, you're really moving into the light, you're really going to have a lot of success. There's going to be a birthing of some kind of new opportunity for you. You're going to be utilizing a lot of your talents. You're going to be building up that life that you wanted because you have spent the time to develop, your creative side, rather than worrying about still do take into, consideration that, like, reality. It's really about bringing your creative side into reality. Okay, if you can do that, if you can bring structure to your creative side, then that'll help you a lot. Okay. What's hidden? Sorry, advice moving forward. Um, Let go of these unhealthy thoughts, these limitations, these things that are like, oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, people aren't gonna watch me. People aren't gonna want to watch. The thing is that I feel like with everything, when you start anything, you're not gonna be necessarily good or necessarily developed. You know what I'm saying? It takes time. It takes trial and error, doing things over and over and over again. That's how you kind of master these things. Okay, so if you are trying, you're thinking that, if your thoughts are stopping you from moving forward, don't let it do that. I feel like for some of you, you need to talk to maybe like a friend or somebody that can encourage you. It's like wise counsel or unity with a spiritually minded community. Ask the divine for help and trust the answers will come. Compare traditional methods with new methods to see which is best for you. I feel like it's just very much of letting go of, your kind of chaotic, like, thoughts, and start to be more grounded. The wise counselor, it's it's like the Hierophant. It's about traditional ways of doing things. So maybe you have to figure out the traditional ways. Like, you have to bring structure into this your creative side so that you can thrive the most. Okay, now if you take the advice given, you're going to see things from a different perspective, and you're going to move towards this King of Cups energy, where he's control of his emotions, he's control of himself. Even though that things can always get chaotic around him, he remains in control, he remains calm, he's not worried. He it's like you're seeing that you can be successful and creative. You don't have to go to a job that's just not fun for you. You can really you can have it all. It's like changing your perspective, changing how you see things. You don't have to live the way you've been living. You can be creative and be successful, as long as you just plan accordingly, see what steps it's going to take to get you there. Okay, he's planning this pinnacle so that it grows into something that continues to keep growing and keep growing. And the way to do that is he has to observe everything from above. He has to get the game plan. He has to see things from a higher perspective, and look at things and say, all right, well, if I go this route, it might not lead me the best way, but if I do it this way and I, structure it a little bit more, it'll bring me better results. So that's what I'm getting for you guys for this week. Definitely that you are moving away from just like being scared, being helpless, being sad, and kind of going towards developing, starting to develop and plan out how you can bring structure to your creative side so that you can use it to make money and use it to, that's your source of income, is your creative and nurturing and loving nature. The world needs more of that. So if you can figure out how you can make that and help people, but also bring in money for yourself some way in a fair balance, then I think that's going to be the best thing for you, okay? All right, Pisces. If anything in this video resonated with you, please help me out by liking this video. All right, commenting if anything resonated with you. If you want to donate and spread the wealth, that's always greatly appreciated. That's all in the description. If you want any of the decks that I ever used through any of my readings, those are also in the description. What else? Please do subscribe if you want to see more. Like I said, I post 3 videos at least a week, so please do keep tuned if you would like to, and hit the bell icon to be notified when I post your videos, okay? Pisces, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you on Thursday for your love reading, so ta-ta.